I'm going to settle this debate right now. Buying versus starting a pool service business. Everyone has an opinion, most of them are wrong because they're comparing the wrong things. I grew Tiger Shark Pool Service in Las Vegas from $600,000 to over $2 million in annual revenue. I've hired, I've scaled, I eventually sold it. And now I co-own RouteCloud, an online marketplace where I watch people buy and sell pool routes every single week. Now I've seen both paths work. I've seen both paths fail. And after all of that, I can tell you exactly which one wins, when, and why. By the end of this video, you'll know which path is right for your situation, what the numbers actually look like over 3 years, and what most people get completely wrong about both options. Now let's get into it. Here's what nobody tells you when you're getting into this industry. The question isn't which path is cheaper. The question is, what is your time actually worth to you, and how fast do you need to build it? Now both paths are going to work. I've seen guys build 200 account businesses from absolutely nothing. I've also seen guys buy a 50 account route and turn it into a company they sold for multiple 7 figures. But they are not the same path, and choosing the wrong one for your situation is going to be expensive, not just in money, but in your time. And in this business, time is the one thing you can't get back. So here's how we're gonna break this down. We're gonna look at both options honestly, what they cost, what they pay, and what they actually build over a 3-year window. Then I'll show you the model that I actually used, which isn't purely one or the other, and why I think it's actually the smartest way to build in this industry. Okay, starting from zero. This is the grind path, and the first thing I want to kill is the myth that it's going to be cheap. Most people picture this. You get your CPO certification, pick up a used truck and trailer, grab some chemicals, and you're off to the races. Maybe $5,000 to $10,000 to get started. And yeah, that part's pretty much true. Entry costs are going to be low, but that's where the good news is going to end for a while. Here's what the first 6 to 12 months is actually going to look like. You're doing your own marketing, you're knocking on doors, you're dropping off flyers, you're building your Google and online presence from nothing. You're chasing referrals, you're doing all of that while your actual route income is basically nothing. Now let's say you're aggressive and disciplined. You pick up 5 accounts in a month, maybe 10 by month 3, at $150 a month per pool, the standard residential rate in most markets. That's only $1,500 a month in revenue. That's not a business yet, that's a side hustle with a truck payment. Now here's what the math actually looks like to reach real money. At 50 accounts at $150 a month is $7,500 a month in revenue. 100 accounts at $150 a month is $15,000 a month. To build to 50 accounts organically, most operators take 12 to 18 months to do so, and some even longer. And that whole time you're eating up your startup capital, grinding for customers who don't even know you yet. Now here's the one thing that organic growth does have going for it. The cost per customer acquisition is always going to be dramatically lower. When you buy a route, you're paying anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 per individual pool account. That's just the math of what routes trade for. When you grow organically through Google, digital marketing, referrals, door knocking, yard signs, whatever your marketing looks like, your cost per acquired customer can be anywhere from $50 to $500, depending upon how good you are at it. Now, even at the high end of that, that's still a fraction of what you're going to pay through acquisition. So organic is cheaper, always. The trade-off is that it is dramatically slower. You're not buying a shortcut, you're earning every single account one at a time. Now let's pivot and talk about buying. The pitch here is going to be simple. You're buying time. Someone has already done the hard work, they found the customers, they built the trust, they showed up every week for years. Now you step in, keep delivering, and the cash flow starts from day one. Now here's what routes are actually going to trade for. Most pool routes sell at 8 to 12 times monthly recurring revenue. So a 50 account route generating $7,500 a month, $90,000 a year is probably going to cost you somewhere between $75,000 and $110,000 to acquire. Break that down to the individual account level and you're paying somewhere between $1,000 to $2,000 per pool. Every single time. That's real money, but here's what you're actually getting for it. Day one, 50 customers. Day one, $7,500 in monthly recurring revenue. Day one, your business exists. Compare that to starting from scratch, where in 18 months, you might have 50 accounts if you've been seriously hustling and nothing went sideways. So when you look at it that way, the acquisition math starts looking a little bit different. You're not just paying for accounts, you're paying to skip 12 to 18 months of near zero income. If you would have spent that much time building from scratch anyways, grinding, marketing, door knocking, you weren't making anything during that period. You were losing, and lost opportunity is going to compound fast. Now, buying is not risk-free. You can overpay. You can buy a route with bad chemistry, a high cancellation rate, accounts spread across 3 different counties. I've got a full video breaking down exactly what to look for when you sign anything. I'll link it at the end. Now, quick pause here. If this has been useful, please subscribe to the channel. I'm building out a full library here on this channel specifically for pool operators who want to build a real company, not just a job. Every video I put out is going to be practical, numbers-based, and actually applicable to this industry. Hit the subscribe button and you'll catch every one as it drops. All right, now let's do a comparison as if we were either going to start from scratch or buy a route. For the sake of this example, we're going to assume that in either situation we were starting with $100,000. It's going to be two separate paths over a 3-year window, and let's actually run this honestly. Path A is going to be starting from scratch. You spend $10,000 to $15,000 getting set up, truck, trailer, chemicals, insurance, basic marketing. That's your war chest. And it goes fast. Month 1, you've got maybe 5 accounts. Month 3, maybe 15. By the end of year 1, if you've been genuinely aggressive, knocking doors, running Google ads, working every referral, you're sitting at 25 to 35 accounts. Revenue is going to be sitting around $45,000 to $55,000 a year. Profit after fuel, chemicals, insurance, and equipment, maybe $20,000. And you haven't even paid yourself well. You've basically bought yourself a job and a hope. Now, year 2, you start to hit your stride. Word of mouth kicks in, your Google presence starts working, and you finish the year at 55 to 70 accounts. Revenue is now around $100,000 to $120,000 a year. Now you're starting to make real money, but you're also 2 years in and just now crossing 6 figures. Year 3, 90 to 110 accounts if you stayed disciplined. Revenue is going to be floating somewhere between $150,000 to $180,000 a year. You've got a legitimate business. It just took you 3 years of grinding to get there. Now let's talk about path B, buying a route. Day 1, you spend $90,000 on a 50 account route. You've got $10,000 left as operating capital. And unlike path A, where you're praying for your phone to ring, you wake up on day 1 with $7,500 a month already coming in. Year 1, essentially, your only job is to not screw it up. Keep the customers happy, stabilize the operation, and start layering in organic growth on top of that. You end year 1 with 70 to 85 accounts. Revenue for the year is $100,000 to $115,000. Profit after expenses, maybe $50,000 to $60,000. Read that again. Path A, year 1 profit, $20,000 to $25,000. Path B, year 1 profit, $50,000 to $60,000. Same time period. The gap is $30,000 to $40,000 in real money you either made or didn't. And it only compounds from there. Now in year 2, you're at 100 to 120 accounts. Your revenue is already north of $165,000. You're growing on top of a solid base instead of still trying to build one. Year 3 is 150 to 180 accounts with consistent organic growth layered in. Revenue is going to be floating somewhere between 225 and 270, and you've lapped path A by a full year. And by this point, you're running a bigger, more valuable business. So what's the verdict at the end of it? Buying wins on speed, starting wins on capital efficiency. But honestly, if you're only doing one of them, you're going to be leaving money on the table either way. Now let's talk about the hybrid model. And this is actually the one that I did. And looking back on it, it is the model I'd recommend to almost anyone serious about building a real pool service company. Now I didn't just buy one, and I didn't just grind organically. I did both, all at the same time. And those two in combination with each other is what actually drove the massive growth. Here's the big problem with buying alone. Every business has churn. Customers move, customers cancel, customers decide one day that they want to start doing the pools themselves. No matter how good your service is, you are losing accounts every single month. It's not a failure, it's just a reality of the service business. And if all you're doing is acquiring routes and not generating new organic signups, your account count is standing still at best. You're on a treadmill. Expensive acquisitions offsetting natural losses. Now here's the problem with organic alone. It's just slow. Like really slow. $50 to $500 to acquire a customer sounds great compared to $1,000 to $2,000 per account on a route purchase. And it is cheaper, but cheap doesn't matter if you're waiting 18 months to build a meaningful base. Meanwhile, all your competitors with capital are buying routes and lapping you. So what truly is the move here? You use acquisition to add volume fast, inject a big block of accounts, get to scale where you can afford staff, cover overhead, and operate like a real business. Then you use your organic growth as your engine to keep account count moving forward every single month. Organic growth is your defense against the regular churn in your business. Every month you're adding new signups through referrals, Google, your marketing. That's what keeps the needle moving even when you lose a few accounts on the other end. It's going to be the difference between a business that grows and a business that just maintains itself. Now the goal here is simple. New organic signups every month should always outpace your natural churn rate. When that's happening, your account count never goes backwards. It only goes up. Route acquisitions then become the fuel on top of things. They don't just replace lost accounts, they jump you to the next level. And that's how you go from 50 accounts to 100, from 100 to 200. That's how you build something worth selling. I personally used acquisitions to add gas onto the organic growth and to keep the engine running clean. Both had a role in the business. Neither works as well without the other. In closing, here's the framework. There's 3 scenarios and 3 answers. If you have capital and want to move fast, buy a route. Skip the early grind, get to real revenue quickly, then layer in organic growth to protect and grow what you've already bought. And if you're capital constrained, start organically. Keep your customer acquisition cost low, learn the business from the ground up, and use that foundation to position yourself for acquisitions when the capital is there. Now, if you're serious about building something real, do both. Acquire to scale, grow organically to compound. That's the hybrid model. That's what actually builds your customer account month over month without going backwards. There's no shortcut that works forever, but there is a smarter sequence, and now you know what it is. Over the next few videos, I'm going to get deeper onto both sides, how to value a route so you don't overpay, what to look for before you sign anything, how to build your organic marketing so your customer acquisition costs stay low and your sign-ups stay consistent. If you're looking to buy a route or want to know what your route is worth, check us out at RouteCloud. The link is also in the description. And if you're ready to run your operation like a real business, check us out at Splash App. It's a CRM that optimizes scheduling, billing, routing, customer communication, all in one place for one low price. It was a software built by pool pros specifically for pool service operators just like yourselves. The link is also in the description. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.